Hey folks, it's Brad LeDrew here at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada, and today we're looking at our very first 2020 Chevrolet Suburban. The Suburban is available in an LS, an LT, or an LTZ, or LTZ here in Canada, which is also known as a Premier. Some of the packages you can get is an LT Luxury, which takes a cloth loaded up vehicle to a leathered up luxury package in an LT. You can add the LTZ Midnight Edition, which is all blacked out rims, and where you see chrome will be all black. And then you can also add an RST Edition, which is the 6.2 liter engine. So when you go into the LTZ, you can have that same Z71 Midnight Edition. You can have an RST, which again is that 6.2 liter, or an RST Performance Edition. The standard engine is a 5.3 liter Ecotec 3 V8 engine with 355 horsepower, 383 foot-pounds of torque. It is direct injected, it is a variable valve timing, it has active fuel management, which means it'll run on 4 cylinders when you're cruising on the highway. Or you can get the big boy, the RST 6.2 liter Ecotec 3 V8 with 420 horsepower, 460 foot-pounds of torque. And again, that is a wicked, just, lots of power, lots and lots of power. The 5.3 is a 6-speed automatic with driver shift control, which means you've got a plus minus button. You can drive it like a manual transmission, and of course a tow haul mode, because if you're buying a Suburban, you're getting real close to truck capabilities because it's built on a truck platform. When you go into the 6.2 liter, you get a 10-speed automatic transmission with driver shift control and of course a tow haul mode. Standard towing is 6,300 pounds, and you can get an optional max towing on either the 5.3 or the 6.2, which can bump it up to 8,300 max towing. So obviously that's one of the major things with this vehicle, is that you've got room for 7, 8, or 9 people. So depending on how you set up the configuration. This one in front of us is an LT Z71. And for that, an LT Z71 with the luxury package. So this is the leathered up loaded LT trim. And a lot of people love this vehicle because it is capabilities. You can tow your big boat, all that sort of stuff, your camper, and you got room for a family of 7 or 8. Now moving around to the back, one of the other things, like a truck, I want to get down low here. Let's get this focused in. So also is your G80 auto locking rear differential. So when that wheel over there starts to spin, this wheel here will lock up and both wheels will spin simultaneously, giving you the best possible traction. Now this has the optional, like I said, Z71, or if you're from America, this would be your Z71 package. Going to the back. Let's focus up, baby. Come on, camera. Killing me. So you can take a look. You've got a cover down there, and that covers up your tow package, which is really nice. You can see you've got the sonar sensor as well, which is your beep, 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 beep. And you can see up under the Chevy logo right here, you've got a center-mounted backup camera allowing you to back straight up under a hitch, or so you don't run over your child's bike that's left in the driveway. Again, even though you've told them 30 times to not leave their pedal bike in the driveway. But this is one of the major things. You don't want to drive a minivan, but you want the capabilities of a truck, like I was saying about towing and capabilities, but you need the passenger volume and cargo. So behind this third row seat, so what you see in front of us here right now is 1,113 liters of storage, which is 39.5 cubic feet of space in this third row. You can see we got a little handle here. We got a little couple sections off. This slides up. So pretty neat. So you've got a little cargo net that comes with the vehicle as well. But you can have, extra blankets. You can put your eggs in here and your bread so they don't get squat when you go to the grocery store. And you still have 39.5 liters of storage back here in this area itself. Okay. You've got power plug in here for your today's coolers, so everything stays nice and cool. We can see we've got the power second or third row seating. So again, just hold that button down and down she goes. Same thing on that side. And again, you just push them up and they'll both come up. Pretty straightforward. Sorry guys, the camera is not focusing very well today. I'm not sure what is going on here. But you can also see we've got 1, 2, 3 child seat anchors as well. And we also have child seat anchors on the second row seating. If you look inside, you can see this is the 7-passenger capability. The LS trim is the only one you can get as a 9-passenger. So that'd be bench in the front, bench in the middle, and third row bench. But the most common configuration is this one, which is captains in the front, captain chairs in the middle, and then your third row bench back here. Again, we can just close her up like this. Now we do have obviously the modern key, so we can double tap here, and that just pops just the glass. Easily reach in and grab something, get back out. Okay, or we can double tap, and now you've got your power lift gate. So you don't have to reach in and push that button in there if you don't want to. But again, you just approach the vehicle, you double tap, or you push the button. You can see here as well, you've got the capless fuel door. In the Z71, you get the these deep argent tinted wheels, okay, instead of being a chrome or a shiny wheel. When you go up to the RST edition in the LT, or the Midnight would be 18s that are black, whereas the RST would be a chrome 20-inch wheel. When you go into the LTZ or the LTZ Premier trim, it comes standard all with 20s, and when you add the RST, it comes with 22-inch wheels. Great looking vehicle. You can see for quiet and comfort inside, these are felt line Kevlar backed. Your doors are triple sealed doors as well. So if you notice, you got a seal here, you got a seal right here, you've got another seal here on the door, and then this plastic grommet here meets this inner door seal right here. So where's my finger? There you go. There's an inner door seal right here. And the doors, as you can see, are recessed into the body. They don't lop over the body, and also you don't get door drag, a door sag over time, and also you get a quiet, more comfortable ride. And that's one of the things that people love about the Bourbon. You know, you can be on your gravel roads, your grid roads, you can be in downtown New York, whatever you're doing. It's a quiet, comfortable vehicle, right? So again, we've got the new style key with your push button start, which I just showed you a second ago. And again, you just approach the vehicle, touch this once, unlocks just that door, or touch it twice, unlocks all 4 doors. Just to talk about the quality and whatnot, you can see you've got really nice leather stitching here, soft touch materials. And again, more plush, soft touch materials here. Same thing with right here with the double stitching. Little cubby hole for storage. You got this faux wood. You've got some storage. Couple cup holders. Moving inside. Again, this has the LT with the luxury package. Okay, so which leathers up everything and gives you, as you can see here, heated leather seats in the second row. You've got your automatic climate control back here as well. You've got a power outlet and a 12-volt old style power outlet here as well. Actually, let's do a little overview right there real quick. There you go. You can see here we got the child door lock, so we can lock out the windows or the doors so they can't open them up. One touch down windows. We've got our power memory seats in this LT trim, and it's a 10-way power seat. We've got that Bose premium audio system, of course, which pounds. We can see we got our side blind zone alert with our lane change alert and rear cross traffic alert here as well. And you can see the, again, for America, Z71 mats and door sill. One of the other things that I like when we add into this, whoops, I'm gonna turn down that fan there, sorry guys. When you go to the Z71, I love that you get this carbon fiber, this in the background, and this Z71 in here as well. Looks really, really sharp. So love how that looks. This is really nice. But again, some pretty straightforward stuff. Let's move on over here. We've got our automatic headlights, and again, push for your fog light. We've got our auto track 4x4. So again, normal driving conditions, asphalt, 2-wheel drive high. Turn it to auto 4x4, you'll see shift in progress, and there you go. It's in all-wheel drive. So again, maybe you're on gravel roads, maybe it's raining quite heavily, that sort of stuff. Maybe it's lightly snowing outside. You want to have an auto 4x4. If you're driving through really heavy snow conditions on really bad roads, that's when you go to 4 high. And 4 low is more for your really dicey stuff. You're launching a boat in a bad spot. You're trying to tow a buddy who's driving a Ford out of the mud. I'm just joking. He was driving a Ram. And then moving on up here, we've got your traction control, stability control, those rear sonar assist, the beep, 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 and you can have that on or off. We've got hill descent control, which will help with your grade braking and also help hold your vehicle in gear so that when you are shifting from, when you use your shifter to from park to drive, so your vehicle, your trailer and truck doesn't slide or roll ahead or backwards. We've got our lane change alert, okay, with your lane keep assist. So again, the steering wheel will steer you back into your lane, and we've got our power pedals in this LT luxury package. When you move up to the LTZ or the Premier Edition, really the biggest thing that changes in here is you get your heated and cooled seats, the bigger wheels, and your sunroof and DVDs. So we don't have nav, we don't have sunroof in this model, and we don't have DVDs. And for me and for a lot of customers, that's totally fine. Their kids are playing on iPads. You've got obviously 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle. We've had that since 2014 in most of our Chevrolet product. But you don't need nav, again, because when you use our infotainment system, you can see how quick and easy this is to use. You can hit the home button right here, slide across, right? This is no slouch, it's not sluggish, but you've got this projection button. So when you plug in your iPhone or your Android phone, this becomes Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and this will become your phone with your audiobooks, your iTunes, your Google Maps waypoints, all your contacts, all that sort of stuff. This will become your screen. So you've got embedded navigation with your phone plugged in, and it's real time using the most accurate maps and data, versus an embedded one from GM, or if it was a Ford or a Dodge, it doesn't matter. Your iPhone or your Android phone is always going to be more up to date. So why spend the money? Why spend $995 on an embedded nav when you can plug in your phone and do it? And again, this is on all of our trim levels. You can see down here as well, we've got our push button start, I didn't mention before. Moving over here, we've got our cruise control. We've got our forward collision alert with your, with your auto collision braking. And we're in Canada. It is, 28 degrees? It could be snowing tomorrow. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it could. We've got heated steering wheel, again, because we're in Canada. We've got this jog dial here, which controls what we see up on this display. So again, we just push down on this, and we can cycle through all the different options in here, go into menu and change a lot of different things and look at how this DIC, Driver Information Center, looks. When you go into that, the LTZ with the Premier, LTZ, or also known as a Premier, with the RST Performance package, you get heads-up display up here, and this becomes a big, huge digital electronic 8-inch diagonal multi-information screen, so multicolored information screen, as opposed to a little bit smaller one like it is right now. But again, the big addition is that big heads-up display that would be there. Moving on down here as well, we've got a button. A lot of people are not aware of this, but we've got a big Volt inside with a power plug-in to charge your phone. And you can put this in valet mode, so you can put your certain items in there you don't want someone to get access to. You've got your tri-zone automatic climate control. We've got our heated seats with back and bum and 3 levels of heat, depending on where you want that heat to be. And again, the tri-zone climate control, this is for the rear, and you can lock out controls so your kids can't fiddle with it. You can see we've got another old style 12 volt power adapter, a couple more USBs. We've got a really large center console. This would be a charging mat on the LTZ, okay, the Premier. And then you can also see inside, we've got another power outlet, little storage here, USB, auxiliary, and another USB. And again, some people ask, what is this for? Well, that's actually for file folders, because a lot of business people use this, ladies who are hauling cattle and stuff like that, and that's where they can keep all their information with the file folders and whatnot. So really cool, really neat. And you can see up top, we've got our, I can't catch a break with this today. This is an Apple iPhone. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. I'm sorry. But anyways, we've got our OnStar, obviously, with the vehicle as well. We've got our HomeLink garage door opener here as well, so you can program 3 different garage doors. And again, even with your hatch, you can set it to max 3/4 or off. So again, if you're in a lower parking garage, you set it to 3/4. That way, when you open up your liftgate, it doesn't go past the body line, and that would cause you to scrape up your liftgate. We've got some more storage up here, and we also got a very nice rear conversation camera, which people really enjoy as well. But I'm just going to pop outside real quick. But as you can see, it is a great looking vehicle, quiet, comfortable. Getting into, we got a projector beam headlight here with your LED accent lights, halogen daytime running light. You can see the nice Chevrolet logo in here as well. And down low, we've got those fog lights. And again, it's a traditional bulb, so very inexpensive stuff. You see your tow hook with the chrome, looks really nice. And we also have those same sonar sensors like the back, the beep, 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 beep in the front. But there you go, folks. If you don't want to drive a minivan, and maybe you don't want a truck because everything gets dusty in the back, this is the vehicle for you. Quiet, comfortable, lots of power, lots of towing capabilities, lots of room. But there you go, folks. This is another one-take shoot here from Brad LeDrew at Western GM in Drumheller, Alberta, Canada. Like, share, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Get on down to your local Chev store. Take one for a drive. Great, comfortable vehicle. Have a great day.